I listen to you time and time again while you tell me.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So this video deals with horizontal and vertical lines, two things that are very important when we talk about graphing, because they show up all the time. But I believe it's two types of lines that get messed up when kids graph them. Not really sure why, but they just do. So let's talk about what it means to be horizontal, what it means to be vertical. So when we talk about things that are horizontal, it means that they go from side to side or left to right. AKA, if you look at the horizon when you're talking about a picture, or if you're at the ocean and you're looking out, the horizon is the line where everything kind of stops. The reason why there's a horizon when we look at things on an ocean is because our Earth is round and it's not perfectly flat, and also our eyes can't see forever. So the horizon line is the line that goes left to right where things stop. Now vertical means it goes up or down, or it rises and falls. So things that are vertical is a building is vertical. Anything that is three-dimensional has some vertical aspect to it. All right. But just remember that horizontal is left to right or side to side. Vertical is up and down, or it rises and falls. So we're just going to get right into graphing them. So let's look here at the equation we have of x equals 4. All right. So on our graph, let's find out where x is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What this equation is telling us is that x is always going to be 4. It doesn't care what the y is. The x is always 4. All right. Now, let's go to this point down here. This line, this coordinate is 4, negative 3. But I'm going to put another point there because x is still 4. Let's go up here. This is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'll put a point there. All right. These 3 points, they all have the same quality that x is equal to 4. All right. So when I graph the line x equals 4, well, this is our line. It's a vertical line. All right. Because it's a vertical line that goes through the coordinate of x equals 4. If you notice, what does not happen to the y coordinate? I mean, what does not happen to the x coordinate? The x coordinate does not change. It's still going to be 4 no matter where you are on the line. The only thing that changes is our y coordinate, since this is 4, 0, 4, 1, 4, 3, 4, negative 2, 4, negative 4. The x coordinate is always going to be 4, but we know that because our equation tells us that x equals 4. All right. So let's graph another one at x equals negative 3. So we're at 0, 1, 2, negative 3. Again, no matter where we are, y, with respect to y, we're vertically, our x coordinate is always going to be negative 3. So if we go here, we go up to 1, 2, 3, 4. Our x still has to be negative 3. If you go down here to positive 5, our x still has to be negative 3. So if you look here, again, I'm going to draw another line. It's going to go through that. If you notice, the line always has the x value of 3, and of negative 3, I mean, and our y is going to change, but our x does not. Therefore, we have x equals a number is a vertical line. Because since x equals 4, it's a vertical line going through x is 4. X equals negative 3 is a vertical line going through negative 3. So if you ever have x equals a number, it's a vertical line at that number. All right. And the thing about vertical lines is the y coordinate changes, the x doesn't. So we're going to talk about the slope of a vertical line. So let's look at two coordinates. Let's talk about this point, and we'll talk about the point I circled up here. So this point right here is going to be negative 3, 0. This point is going to be negative 3, 5. Okay, 2 points on the line, and right off the bat, since the x coordinate of these 2 points is the same, we know that this line is going to be vertical. All right, but let's use the equation for slope so that we can kind of check out what the slope of a vertical line is. So again, it's your y2 minus y1, so 5 minus 0, and then negative 3 minus a negative 3, which really becomes plus. So let's look at this. 5 minus 0 is 5. 3, negative 3 plus 3 is 0. So our slope is going to be 5 over 0. However, we know that anything divided by 0 is not allowed, and we call that undefined. All right. So therefore, we know that the slope of a vertical line is undefined. No matter what vertical line you have, the slope is always going to be undefined, because since there's no change in x, the change is 0, and if we ever try to divide by 0, we get undefined because we know division by 0 is not allowed. All right. So just to recap, the vertical line is always x equals a number, and the vertical line goes through that x coordinate, whatever that number is, and the slope is always going to be undefined. We could even do the slope of this line, and again, it's going to come out undefined, which is going to lead us next to y equals 6. So again, let's go where y is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to put our point there. All right. Now let's go over here to x is 2. But again, our equation tells us y is 6, so no matter where our x is, our y has to be 6. Even if we're over here, our y has to be 6. So you guessed it, this is actually going to be a, oops, I don't want that, not green. This is going to be a horizontal line. All right. So again, since y is 6, no matter where our x, no matter what x coordinate we're at, whether it's over here at negative 10, negative 4, positive 3, or positive 8, the y has to be 6. So that gives us a horizontal line at y equals 6. All right, but again, we're going to analyze the slope, so let's just look at this one. Let's go down to negative 3. Since we already know that this is going to be a horizontal line, I'm just going to draw one at y is negative 3. All right, and let's look at this point, and then let's say this point right here. So the first coordinate is 0, negative 3. And the next point is negative 3, negative 3. All right, again, it's the change in y over the change in x. All right, so when we simplify that, this is plus, so it's going to be 0 over negative 3. And again, so our m is 0 over negative 3. But we know, just from being really, really good at math, that if you divide 0 by any number, the answer is just 0. All right. So therefore, the slope of any horizontal line is going to be 0. So we go here, just a quick recap. The horizontal lines of the equation are of the equation y equals a number and have a slope that is 0. Vertical lines are of the equation x equals a number and have a slope that is undefined. No matter what vertical or horizontal lines you ever deal with, these are always going to stay true. All right. Hope you enjoyed this. If you guys have any questions, you can ask me. Check out the website, Google it. But I hope this helps, and have a good one.